Hey everyone, and welcome back to the ATD Movie Channel. I'm Tony, and today I'll be reviewing Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and featuring the continuation of the Robin Williams film from 1995. Let's jump right into it. So the 1995 film starring Robin Williams is actually already an adaptation, but from a very popular children's book. And the Williams film has become a classic since its release over 20 years ago. And now The Rock has been chosen to carry on the mantle in a completely new story. Let me tell you what I liked about the film. Jake Kasdan remembered such an important thing when directing this film: to make it fun. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle is an incredibly fun time at the movies. It offers up some escapism that we rarely get this time of year with all the award season contenders being released. Kasdan gets so many things right, from the cinematography, to the score, to the production design, and even the casting, which I'll get into in just a minute. I loved the spectacle of this film and the overall tone. The director captured the essence of the original movie while finding his own voice and vision for the project. And as I mentioned, one of the things that I really enjoyed about this film was the cast. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson plays Spencer. Before being sucked into the Jumanji video game, showcased in the trailer, Spencer was a shy, passive character. And all of a sudden, he's put into the body of a superhero who can physically do some amazing things. And what I liked about The Rock's performance was his ability to convey self-doubt, low self-esteem, and just a general lack of confidence. When you look at The Rock, you know he had to work hard at that because it had to be difficult to portray that kind of insecurity. Kevin Hart is his usual self in this film, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but he does what he always does. He screams, he makes fun of his own height, that kind of stuff. And again, it's not a bad thing, it's just nothing new. I just wish they gave this character a little bit more depth. Karen Gillan plays an insecure genius, and Gillan is great in this film because she has one of the better character arcs throughout the movie. She's confident in herself, but slowly learns how to show it. And I liked how they gave the character some really fun action scenes. I'm so glad they didn't just make her a damsel in distress. Nick Jonas gives a pretty good supporting performance that makes his time in the film worth it. And to me, the scene stealer in the entire movie is Jack Black, who plays a super confident, self-centered valley girl. Guys, this is one of my favorite Jack Black performances of all time. Trust me. And while a few of his jokes were in the trailer, the filmmakers really saved a lot of great material for the movie itself. And watching Jack Black's character drool over the Nick Jonas character is so funny and works on so many levels. I honestly think you guys are going to love this performance as much as I did. And we all know that The Rock is an incredible presence on screen. That's what I was afraid of, to be honest with you. I was worried that he would completely take over the film. But the filmmakers actually stayed reserved in that regard. They allow all the characters to have their moment in the spotlight and make them a part of the plot. And that way they're not just standing around, or in this case, they're not just running around in every scene. Another great aspect of the film is the action and CGI. There's some great action sequences that are pretty different from the previous film, and there's one action scene in particular that I was extremely fond of. It involves Nick Jonas flying a helicopter through a valley while the gang is being chased by deadly rhinos. It showcases some of the best special effects in the film, and it also features an awesome score that'll get your blood pumping. But, to be fair, not all the CGI in this movie is terrific, and let me explain. There's additional jungle creatures that look really, really good, but unfortunately the climax of the film had some downright awful CGI. And I'm not at the point in the review where I'm talking about my dislikes, and I don't want to spoil the film with any more details, but let me know if you've already seen the movie and considered the climax's CGI up to par in your opinion. Lastly, I want to tell you how much I love the way the movie poked fun at various video game tropes. As you know from the trailer, the characters are sucked into a Jumanji video game. And as a gamer myself, I loved seeing the way the movie was able to incorporate so much of what makes video games fun and popular. From the non-playable characters having the set dialogue, to cut sequences, to the way the game forces you down a very specific path that you know is going to get your character into trouble. Such a fun approach to a video game adaptation that Hollywood just can't seem to get right. I loved this part of the movie. So there's really only one complaint I have about the film. and that's the villain, played by Bobby Cannavale. It's a total waste of a character in the film, guys. Unfortunately, he's a throwaway character that could have been replaced by a faceless man, and it wouldn't have mattered. And believe me when I say that that's no knock on Cannavale. He's a terrific actor, but the writers obviously chose to focus their attention on the heroes, and I guess that's okay. The Marvel Cinematic Universe does the same exact thing. But don't go into the movie expecting to see the villain's motivations or backstory beyond a few bits of dialogue. Again, it's a small complaint when you're talking about a big budget action film such as this. Overall, I really like this film and would highly recommend it to children and adults alike. It has a little bit of something for everyone. And if nothing else, stay for the great performances, including the scene-stealing Jack Black. I really hope this movie is a financial success, and I think it will be. It's already got a certified fresh 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I think it's safe to say it's going to be a critical and commercial success at the box office. Hopefully, it warrants a sequel where we can revisit these great characters and the world of Jumanji. So, what did you think of the film? Are you a fan of the original starring Robin Williams? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified of content uploaded regularly. You can find other movie reviews on the channel as well. Thanks for watching my review of Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle. I'll talk to you soon.